Hi, this is Peter Corrigan, talking about entrepreneur, business, finance and money. I just thought I'd give a quick tip just before I go to bed. First of all, I've got to apologise if my voice sounds a bit croaky or I sound like I'm talking down my nose because I'm full of cold and I'll sound like I'm talking down my nose. As I said, and I always say that my videos are not edited, I don't rehearse them, and there's no script. It's authentic. You see what you get. As you can see, my hair's a mess. It hasn't been cut because of the pandemic and COVID-19, and I can't get to a barber. So this video's authentic, and it's not about being edited and scripted. It's about the tips and about the information. So this small tip is about press release. I mentioned it in another video about getting a press release, and I mentioned about outsourcing, about getting people to do jobs and work for you what you can't do in your business, who you ain't got the skill. So if you ain't got the skill to write your own press release, we can outsource it, which I did in the past. I outsource nearly everything on subjects what I can't do. And I mentioned a website called Fiverr.com, which I use, and that's where I outsource all my work, what I can't do. And they did me a press release. Now, the tip for a press release is that the press release you give your writer to do, it's got to be newsworthy. It's got to be a story. Otherwise, the media, or wherever you send it to, newspapers, magazines or TV, won't publish it if it's not newsworthy and a good story. We don't make our press release as an advert. We don't get the writer to write it like it's advertising our service or product. Otherwise, the editor and the media companies will not publish it or feature you. As I said, it's got to be newsworthy. So try to find some type of story you can connect with your service or business. Example, if you're running a charity, then put that in your press release, mentioning the charity and what work you're doing and what service and product you're giving to this charity, and that would be newsworthy. So make it into a story, and then the publisher will publish it, especially if you send it to a newspaper. I did this in the past. I sent one of my press releases to a newspaper, and they give me a full feature, double spread. And the great thing about press releases is that if you do get it published, it's great because it's free publicity. Not only is it free publicity for you, it opens up other doors. Because when you get featured in a newspaper, that newspaper goes to other media companies or other media channels. In fact, the other media channels look for news, and don't be surprised to get a telephone call from a radio station or a TV asking you to come down and have an interview. So make it newsworthy, and remember in the press release to put your contact details. Always remember that. Put your website at the bottom and your contact details, so these media companies can contact you, and they will, and that will open up new doors. And it's free publicity for us. It's great. So give it a go. Get a press release done. If you can't do it yourself, then outsource it to one of these websites on the internet. Like I say, Fiverr.com or Elance, or there's some others out there, and send it off. As simple as that. And just wait for a telephone call or an email, and it will open up the doors for your business. That's a quick tip before I go to bed. Apologise again with me cold, and it's just about being authentic in these videos, as I always say. If you enjoyed that tip, this is Peter Codigan talking about entrepreneur, finance and business. Good night and take care.